Hello and welcome to another footwork drill video from the Niagara School of Arms. Today we're going to talk about the box, a simple setup that you can use to help with your offline steps in every direction. The idea behind the box is simple. You stand in the center and step to a corner. If you start with the right foot forward and need to step to the corner on the right forward side, take an increasing step. If you need to get to the left, take a passing step. Both feet can be placed forward and you can use this to step forward or backward. Remember that going with a bit of a deeper stance will help you to do these a little bit faster, and that you should also do these for a few rounds slowly before you do them fast. You can also raise the back heel to keep your footwork just a little bit lighter. And eventually you will add in a sword and in that way make the drills more complex. Here I have transitioned to just practicing increasing steps for a short time. This drill is also good for isolating the steps you're having problems with, so that you may repeat them until they get better. If your goal is to set up for only increasing steps, a smaller box should be used. You should not be overextending to reach a corner. I won't give measurements for a box size, as you should adjust the box to the length of the stride and the exercise you plan to do. You can also adjust to use different size boxes for lunges or passes. Here I have started to use triangle steps. These come from Kali or Eskrima and are useful for helping to build your general footwork coordination. Come to a corner with a step and follow your trailing foot into the corner. Then step over to the other side and then return to the center with both feet. This should be practiced in both directions, both backwards and forwards. Now I have started to practice alternating my steps into each corner. This creates a base rhythm for a footwork pattern that advances and retreats. The disadvantage of this is that if your timing stays the same and your footwork becomes predictable, your opponent will know where you are going. The strength of it is that you're constantly adjusting the measure and changing the center line. Pay attention to the footwork of the fencer in the red mask. As you can see from the sparring footage, Red was constantly shifting the line and Black had to act from being out of place. It isn't perfect, of course, as evidenced by Red being hit sometimes, but Dagger is messy and difficult. Moving on, you can see that this is now being practiced backwards as well. Practicing this backwards also helps for when you're being pressed by an aggressive opponent. And going forward with this alternating pattern helps to be aggressive in a safe way. Finally, I moved to practicing the triangle step going backward. I should have done this just after the forward triangles, but I digress. The purpose is the same as the forward triangle, and that is to build coordination. As always with our drill videos, accompanying instructions will be given to students in the Discord channel. That's all I have for you today. Now get out there and train.